Hey guys, Cupstan 2012 here, and as you see, I'm here with a deck. This is an old school deck, guys. I'm not sure about the cards that are in this deck though, because I forgot like what the limit is on certain cards. So please tell me if there's anything wrong with it. This deck in total, last I checked. Hold on, just a minute. I don't know what I'm gonna do here, but I'd rather use this. Okay. Last time I checked, priced this deck, or checked the price on this deck, it was about $104, and that's just the deck alone. I'm not even talking about like the side deck or the extra deck or any of that. But anyways, let's get started with the monsters. We have 3 Kayuku, the Ghost Destroyers. We have 2 Breaker, the Magical Warriors. 2 Lava Golems. 1 Dark Ruler Hazardous. 1 Jinzo. By the way, at the end I'm gonna talk about what the cards have and why they're in here and stuff. 1 Mystic Tomato. 1 Marshmallow. 1 Marauding Captain. 1 Giant Oak. 1 White Horned Dragon. 1 Goblin Attack Force. And then 1 Mana Eater Bug for the monsters. Okay, now it's time to talk about why the monsters are in here. These 3 because not because of his effects really, but just because of how good his card is. I don't know what to. Oh crap! I forgot anything. Sorry. Just because his attack is good, his defense is semi-decent, and his effects, well, it depends on what type of deck they're running. If the deck is like a lag deck or something like that, I can use this technically. I'm not really like. It depends if your opponent needs cards in the graveyard. Example, an Exodia deck. Sometimes those decks can actually really be on maining graveyard. So if I actually have this, or like if his deck isn't a 1-turn defeat, I can, use this. Then here we have, then the reason why we have the 2 Breaker Magical Warriors is because their effects are very useful to me. Their attack is good, and just the tote, and then just, yeah, basically main reason I don't want my opponent to have a background deck basically. So that's why I run 2 of these. Lava Golems because in case my opponent like ends up summoning out some really good Exceed monsters like number 10, Marshmallows, any of that type of stuff, I can use this. I can use that, destroy their monsters, put it in defense mode. And if I have a Marshmallow out, that's even better because he can't destroy my Marshmallow. Reason I have him, not because of anything special with his, it's just his attack and defense mainly, for this one though. Like, I can't special summon it, but, his effect has nothing used to me, because I don't have that many fiend types. The only fiend types I have are Lava Golem, and those go on to my opponent's side of the field. So yeah, it's just mainly his attack that helps me out. Shinzo, reason I have him is because his effect's good, his attacks are decent, or his attack points and defenses are pretty decent for me, at least. Just his effect mainly is why I have him in this deck. 1 Mystic Tomato, just because, not because of his, like, if I had, if I put more dark monsters that have 15 or less attack points, then his effect will start being better for me. But other than that, it's just his, he's just there to kind of like troll people a little bit, because this helps out with Marshmallow as well. That's because Marshmallow, since he's a defense position monster, and usually I can like draw him the first turn, most of the times for some reason, because it's actually that decent to get him to draw. But if I don't, because like, it's a rare possibility I do not get him. But if I don't get him, then I usually have him, and then I'll sit him on the field, and then yeah, it's kind of like a choice card for me right now at least. Marauding Captain, reason why is because I can summon out warriors. I can summon out 1 level 4 or lower warrior, which can also happen with, which I can actually summon him out to the field. That's all out good for me. And then yeah, 1 white horn dragon, because I just can. I don't have anything for it really. I have never even read this effect yet. Can I be specific to class spell cards from your opponent's graveyard? Remove them from play, increase the attack with. Oh! His effect's badass! Okay. So I just figured out what his effect is. Wow. So this and then this is a good combination technically. I just noticed his attack or what he can do. Wow. Alright guys, hold on real quick, I'm sorry. Okay, I gotta hurry up with this. Man-Eater Bug just because he's Man-Eater Bug and his effect's pretty good. Giant Oak just because he's basically another Goblin Attack Force. Okay, traps. Or spells, my bad. 3 features because, you know, monsters. And this one I'm still concerned about. I don't know if it's still semi-limited or not, but just in case it's not, 3 mystical space typhoons. Please tell me in the comments below if it's still semi-limited, and I'll take it out and add a different card in. 1 scapegoat, because just in case I'm screwed and my opponent has a better monster on the field, and this is all I have on the field. You know, scapegoats. Hells yeah. 1 tribute to the Doom, just because if I have a crappy card I can't even use anymore, then you know I can use that. 1 Book of Moon, just in case, you know, you can never go wrong with that. A Book of Moon. Dark Hole, just because you know I don't have any monsters on the field, and my opponent has very great cards on the field, monsters on the field, and all that. My Body's a Shield. This one my friend recommended to me to put in here, just because I wasn't too sure about it. Then I read its effect. I thought it was pretty good, and yeah. Now I run him in my deck. Hold on. I was about to make some of these cards backwards. Okay. Reinforcements of the army, and either for my monster, for my warrior type monsters like Marauding Captain and my Goblin Attack Force mainly. This one I also got a request from my friend to actually put on here, and I thought it was really good actually. Like okay. For some of you guys who have never seen this before in your lives, this is gonna take a minute or two, maybe. His effects literally destroy 1 freestyle monster and remove it from play. If the monster is a flip effect monster, both players must check their respective decks, remove all monsters of the same name from play, and then shuffle it. That right there. When I read that effect, I was like, yes. And even now, after reading his effect, that just helps me out even more, boosting his attack points. So yeah. 1 sorcerer being like, just in case he has strong monsters out on the field and I don't want him to attack. And even with this, even works with Lava Golem. What the hell's on my mat? Oh, this even works with Lava Golem. You know, if I put a Lava Golem on his field, I can just activate that and boom. Creature swap, just in case he has a monster I really need, and then I have just like Man-Eater Bug on the field in attack mode or something. So yeah. Okay, trap cards. 2 Secret armors because, you know, just screws them over. 2 Carnival Hunted, just because. 2 Carnival Hunted in case I need to bring back monsters from the graveyard. Tragic, I can't use that for Jinzo, or else I won't be able to use those traps, and he would destroy it anyways. Chain of Destruction, I thought this was really good actually. Because, okay, my friend has like 2 or 3 Marshmallows in his graveyard, in his deck. I'm trying to remember. I think it was 2. I activated this and it screwed him over majorly because his deck is really good with Jinzo, or really good with Marshmallow alone, and that just screws me over. 1 Mirror Force because I can actually pretty much as well stay alive, or pretty much destroy his whole entire field. Trap Hole because his monsters can no longer, you know, or Trap Hole because just basically Trap Hole. Like, I shouldn't even give it a reason for that. Torrential Tribute, kind of downer a little bit, but also good for me. Magic Cylinder because I love to take my opponent's life points when he attacks me, and that's just the main deck. This is for sale though, guys. Might not even keep it just in case. Okay, Exceed monster wise, on number 10 because you know I can just send 1x because his attack's good, his defense is good. They're both the same, 2400. That and with his effects, it kind of sucks though because like just real quick, let's just say I had these. Pretend these are both level 4 monsters. Like say I had this like this, and he's basically asking me to take one out and then discarding 1 card on my hand just for that. Like, I'm basically giving up 2 things, so that kind of sucks a little bit for me. Shiny enough because that his defense and attack may suck, but his effect is good. When your opponent normal summons or special summons a monster, except during damage step, you can detach 1x monster. Basically, the monster he summons out in the turn, I can detach one thing on him, and then I can lower it to 500. To Terabyte, just because his defense and his effect. For people who don't know who Terabyte's effect is, or never seen a Terabyte, or know what a Terabyte is, his effect is once per turn you can detach 1 XYZ material monster from this card to target 1 level 4 or lower. Attack position monster opponent controls gains control of it until the end phase. So basically I'm taking control of his monsters. Okay, now the side deck. Guys, some of these side deck, they might not be old school. Well, I don't know if these are even old school, but I put them in here just because of their effects. These 2 Dark World monsters are crazy. When I first looked at these through my binder, I was like, what the hell? I never even expected their effects to be this good. This one, if this inflicts damage to my opponent, I could just choose 1 card and discard it from his hand. My leg's shaking for some reason. Stop it, legs. This Dark World monster, what was his effect again? Hold on. Oh, I can special summon this card back from the graveyard if it's attacked by an effect. And then 2 Cyber Dragons because of their effects are really good for me. That's the deck, guys, and see ya.